Good morning. Wanted to jump on and do a quick little bonus video for all of you. Came for a beach walk this morning on the west end. Came here yesterday and there were so many shells right here in this area. Tide is going out right now. There's a little bit of a good rack line up here of shells to go through, but not as much now as there was yesterday. The tide came in, the tide went out, and with it took all of the shells that were scattered all over the beach here. But what I wanted to show you all is that some days when you come out to the beach, there's going to be a lot of shells, and that's a great place to shell, right? And sometimes the water is going to be really calm. Yesterday we had really calm. I mean, you can see the water is calm, but we still have a good amount of waves in the break line, and the water clarity is not great. So shelling the break line right now is not very helpful. And yesterday it was great. Yesterday we were able to shell the break line. It was fantastic. So you have two options. Number one, you can go to a different beach. There's 10 miles of beach here on Sanibel, so you can get in your car, you can go to Lighthouse, you can go to the east end, you can go to the west end, you can go to Blind Pass, Falmouth, Tarpon. Go to a different beach, walk to a different beach, or you can just enjoy the beach. And let me tell you what, I can't even tell you how beautiful, and hopefully my camera will capture just how gorgeous of a day it is here on Sanibel. The water is so blue. I mean, it reminds me of the Caribbean. I know some people are like, it's not that blue, but listen, for here, for the Gulf Coast, this is blue. It's beautiful, and there is so much activity going on out in the water. We've got dolphins. We saw a manatee. There's tarpon playing. There's fish jumping. There was something right here just now. Lots of dolphins. I could sit and watch dolphins all day. There's something right out here too. So try to focus. There we go. I could literally just sit here and watch. It's almost like a living painting. You guys can see the dolphins. There's so much to see, and I've said this before, that sometimes, you know, we're shelling and we're looking down so much that we forget to look up, and we're so worried about finding shells and filling our shell bags that you forget to fill your soul, people. You forget to look around and really experience what makes this island so unique, and that's the wildlife. Sanibel is a preserve. There's birds. I mean, so many birds. Get a pair of binoculars and bring them with you and check out the birds. There'll be osprey fishing and seagulls and sandpipers and all kinds of birds around, and I mean, so many things going on. I swear they know when I have my camera in. Like, there'll be dolphins jumping out of the water in the minute I put my camera on the floor. They're like, oh no, she's filming. I know some of you can relate to that. My dogs do that too. They'll be like sitting there looking all cute, and then I whip out my phone, and then they like stop doing what they're doing. But don't forget to just enjoy the beach. Soak in the sun, feel the sand between your toes. You know, listen to the sound of the waves, because when you go home, if you're down here on a trip, you can go home and you can go through your shells and enjoy your shells, and you know, you're subscribed to this network, so you can still look at the beach and hear the waves and look at the sights and shell and even get shells in the mail, but you can't feel the breeze that I'm feeling, and you can't feel the waves on my legs or the sand between my toes. Like, make sure that when you're here that you're not focused so much on shelling that you forget to really experience everything around you. And trust me, I have to do that too. I have to sometimes say, you know what, there's not a ton of shells on the beach right now, so I'm just gonna take a minute and I'm just gonna hang out and I'm just gonna enjoy everything else. You guys can see the dolphins out there. They're kind of far out, but and I know with your naked eye you're able to see a lot more than on a camera. But hopefully you guys see it. Hail smacking going on in the distance there. Ahead, there's a little family, a little baby dolphin. Hopefully he'll come back up right there, right straight ahead. There's the big one. When he comes up, it's like a little baby fin. There it is. Can you guys see it? There's something right there. Do you guys see this right over here? Let's see. I don't know if I was zoomed out enough. It's really close. Tarpon and something really close to shore here. Watching the Gulf gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, don't blink or you might miss it. Sometimes they come up so quick. Got some real close to shore here. Try to get over here so you guys can see them. And they're real close. Right here. mom and a baby. See a little baby, you guys. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Trying to hold the camera still and follow them down a little bit. Zoom in so you guys can see. Cute. Got some more dolphin action out here. Look at all of them, so many. So as I followed the dolphins down the beach, I wanted to show you guys as you're walking. So let's just say, you know, you didn't find a whole lot of shells wherever it was that you were checking out before. So you start walking the beach, and again, there is kind of a high rack line up here that I would absolutely shell. Always remember you have your high rack line from whatever the high tide was. So there's tons of shells up here, right? Like tons. I mean, and again, like I know that here's a really pretty little olive. You have like beautiful scallops. So I mean, you know, people say they can't find shells, but like these are all shells. These are crazy shells. Here's a really pretty orange scallop right here. I love orange scallops. And the colors that the storm brought in, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for you guys to get your beach treasure boxes, because the colors of the shells are just like spectacular. So you have this awesome high rack line, but if that wasn't here and the beach is kind of bare, so you're kind of walking and you're like, yeah, it's kind of slim pickings, right? Walk. Like, you're not a tree. Walk. Take your legs and start to walk. And eventually, you're going to come across a spot that has more shells. So look, all of a sudden here, there's like a accumulation of shells, right? So it literally went from like not a lot to like all of a sudden more shells. And this is where you want to start to kind of slow down and look a little bit closer. You're going to find more pretty scallops here. And this is also a good place to check out the break line if you can, but you'll notice concentrations of shells in certain areas, and up here you're gonna see another little pocket of shells. So as you're shelling the beach, you're gonna run into areas that don't really have much, and then you're gonna run into areas that have more. And and it all just depends on the waves and the tides and the sandbar and where the sand is and where the shells are being pushed up onto the beach. So, I don't think I can zoom in this far, but down here at the very, like that cove area, there's like a ton of shells down there. And you might have to walk, you might have to like get in your car and go down to Bowman's Beach and then walk up the other direction. But up here, you won't really see much right there, right? It's just sand. Like on that point, it's just sand, right? But then down here, all that white, that's all shells. So just to show you what to look for, you might have to go to a different location. So just as I was following the dolphins, I walked across this little area with more shells, and you'll see in here, well, it's kind of cloudy, but the break line, there's a lot more shells in the break line too. Look at these pretty ibis. So I just wanted to do a quick video this morning on our little beach walk. Just don't forget to enjoy, hi guys, the wildlife. Don't forget to look up and check out the dolphins playing and check out the birds, and you might see a manatee. Heck, there was one day we saw a sea turtle. You just never know what you're gonna see, and the wind's picking up a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little bonus video, beach walk, dolphin video. Look at this nice big piece of a whelk there. Tons of shells up here in the high raft line. Let's see what husband found. He always finds really pretty things. And get over to where the sun isn't. Oh, look at that beautiful shark eye. Look at the shark eye. That's so pretty. And he always loves the orange scallops. The scallops have been just phenomenal. Look how pretty. Beautiful colors. I just saw a manatee come up, and I'm hoping that you guys might be able to see it. If I can find out where he went. I know it's a little windy, the breeze picked up, the tide has changed. Hold on, he's right here. Let me keep my eye on him. I think it's a manatee. Alright, it should be parallel with him. Come on, there you go, right there. You guys see him? I know, it's like you see like a second. So I'm just gonna shell this high rack line here. So we have kind of like a lower one here, and then we have kind of this ditch where there was a tide pool, and I'm just kind of shelling this high rack line on the way back to see what kind of fun things we find here. But I did want to just, I wanted to just let you guys know and thank you for not only your support, but your patience while I try to kind of work out kinks and growing pains, so to speak, during this first year of the Virtual Shelling Network. We launched in April of this year during, well, the start of the pandemic, and I think it was a great time to launch, and ironically it worked out to be a really good time. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm not a professional videographer, and I don't you know, I'm not a big network that has producers and people that edit my videos for me. I love these. These are those duck clams that I always called elephant ears when I was a kid, and I'm forever gonna call them elephant ears because, you know what? they look like an elephant ear. But you know, I know that sometimes I have issues with, you know, the wind, which I'm trying to work that out. Look how pretty this, it's almost kind of like a yellow golden tulip, so pretty. But I'm trying to work out with, you know, making sure that the camera angle is good, and I know that there's sometimes windy days, and I'm trying to get new equipment, testing out for that. And I do know that sometimes I get on to video and I'll say something like, good morning, and then I end up posting this in the evening at like 7 o'clock at night. So just know that I'm me, and I'm one person, and I'm by no means trying to be National Geographic or anything like that. This is just supposed to be something, a service and an experience to offer those people who love the beach that can't get there, really. And I'm just doing the best with what I have and with what I can do, and I think most of you know that and understand that, but I just wanted to thank you for granting me a little grace sometimes, because I'm not perfect and I am still working out, you know, learning. This is definitely a learning curve for me, trying to provide you higher quality footage and better video and better sound and higher, you know, high definition, is that even a thing? Anyway, you know, I'm working on it. So I just wanted to thank you guys very much for your patience, and for sticking with me, and also for your feedback. A lot of you are sending me feedback, not only on videos, on episodes, but ooh, is this orange scallop here? Ooh, look how pretty, and it's like perfect too. Get that height in there. But also for the beach treasure boxes. And you know, I try very hard to, you know, to give everybody something that they're gonna love every month, and both with episodes and with treasures. And you know, I know that some of you you know, have different tastes, and some of you love it when I shell the brake line, and then some of you love it when I shell the rack line, and some of you love things that are not just shells, and you love driftwood and sea life and shark's teeth and all the things. So I do try to mix it up, but I really appreciate your feedback. So please keep the feedback coming, because it really does help me. It helps me learn what you like. The feedback, especially constructive feedback on things that maybe aren't great, that really helps me too. I can't improve without feedback. So look at this cockle shell in the purple in there. Look how pretty that is. So I do appreciate feedback. Please keep it coming. You can send me an email, you can send me a message anytime. I greatly appreciate it. And again, as always, I do appreciate your support. I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos. I know that many of you are. Please remember, I do offer a really fun referral program. You can earn shells simply by just suggesting the Virtual Shelling Network to other shellers and friends. There's a lot of people that still don't know about this opportunity to join, so please do share it to your friends on social media, in some groups that you might be in, to anybody that you think might really enjoy these episodes, shelling tutorials, virtual beach walks, that type of things like that. So this little whelk, oh, so cute little whelk. So thank you guys again very much for joining me this morning for a little dolphin action and a little bit of virtual shelling. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and as always, I hope you have a shell-tastic rest of your month. Getting close to the holidays, so I've got some fun things in store for you coming up soon. So thanks so much again, and I'll talk to you guys later.